As you can tell by the title, it is official. USCIS has changed their filing fees. The majority have increased and some have even increased substantially. Others have decreased. Make sure you watch this video in its entirety so you know exactly which filing fees changed, which went up, which have gone down. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since my last video. There have been so many changes and as a result there is so much work to be done. So I hope you can understand. I will try to be more consistent and keep you guys updated. So bear with me, there's a lot going on with immigration. But before we get started with today's video, go ahead and make sure you give this video a thumbs up so YouTube knows to spread this news throughout the platform. And if you want to join the D'Angelo Law family as well, make sure you are subscribed with your post notifications turned on by hitting that bell button so you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right, let's get into today's video. Yes, we knew it was coming. In my last video, I brought to your attention that USCIS had some discrepancies with their revenue forecast. First, anticipating that there was a $571 million deficit for the end of fiscal year 2020, but now they're going to end with a surplus. That doesn't change the fact that they're still increasing their filing fees for a lot of petitions. So they just announced today, they published their final rule today on these fee changes. The final rule is actually a whopping 576 pages. So obviously we're not going to go through everything. I'm just going to give you some key points to keep in mind. First thing you're probably wondering is, when does this take effect? Is it immediate or do we have some time? So the filing fee changes are taking effect October 2nd. So you have from now until October 2nd to get everything filed and make sure you get your case submitted before that filing fee increase takes effect. Now, obviously, some filing fees are going down, so it might be better for you to wait until October 2nd to submit that filing fee, but the majority are increasing and have increased substantially. The next thing that I want to bring to your attention is that this final rule also changes the premium processing time limit. Currently, premium processing requires USCIS to give you a response on your case within 15 calendar days of them receiving your application. They have changed it to 15 business days. So it accounts for the weekends and it accounts for the times where USCIS officers are not actively working on your case. So it gives them 15 business days and no longer 15 calendar days to respond to your case. So they have a little bit more time now. So that's something to keep in mind. That's also going to take effect October 2nd. So be aware of that change. I did a video previously regarding USCIS going broke and the proposed fee changes that actually were announced November of 2019. So these proposed fees have been around for quite some time now, but now it is official. They are going to take effect in October. Now, USCIS did mention that if they do receive the $1.2 billion bailout from Congress, that they are going to add on a 10% surcharge to the filing fees when you submit your petition. The final rule doesn't talk about the 10% surcharge because obviously Congress hasn't awarded the $1.2 billion bailout as of yet. So these filing fee increases are without the bailout. They're what's going to take effect October 2nd no matter what. The next thing I want to bring to your attention is that there are certain forms that you can file online. I did do a previous video on which forms you can file online and what the requirements are. So definitely I'll link it here in this video. Definitely go check that out. It's not all of the petitions are available to file online, only a few. And then some have different requirements. For example, like the I-539 states that if you can only file the I-539 if at no point you're going to require any legal representation. So keep that in mind. If you have an attorney filing the case for you, then it will have to be submitted through paper form. Now, in an effort to direct people to file those specific cases online, in their final rule, they are giving a $10 discount for those applications that are being submitted online as opposed to in paper form. It's a uniform $10. It's not like a 10%. It doesn't matter what the filing fee is for that form. They're giving you $10 off if you file it online instead of mailing it in. All right, let's get into the actual filing fee changes. So let's start with the I-90 application for replacement or renewal of permanent resident card. So the current fee is $455. For a paper filing, the filing fee actually decreased. So the new I-90 filing fee is $415. It dropped $40, but if you will be filing it online, the filing fee is $405. This is one of those applications where the filing fee decreased. Now, the I-129 petition, which is the petition that you use to file H's, L's, and O's, and P visa applications, currently the filing fee is uniform. It's across the board the exact same amount, which is $460. However, in this new rule that takes effect October 2nd, they have changed the filing fee depending on which visa classification you are seeking. So for example, for H-1B applicants, the filing fee increased to $555. For those L visa applicants, it increased even more. It went from $460 to $805. So that's a 75% increase. O visa applicants increased from $460 to $705. For the H-2 beneficiaries, the filing fees actually decreased. So take a look at that. So for the I-129F petition for alien fiance, this is what you use for K-1 visas, the filing fee actually decreased from $535 to $510. Now for the I-130 petition for alien relative, it actually increased. It went from $535 to $560. However, if you do file that petition online, take $10 off, so it's $550 for filing the I-130 online. Now the I-140 immigrant petition for alien worker actually decreased from $700 to $555. Now let's talk about one that's very important, the I-485 application for adjustment of status. The I-485 currently is broken down based on age. So currently, if you're over the age of 13, so 14 years old or older, the current filing fee is $1,140 plus the $85 biometrics fee for a total of $1,225. Now, if you are 13 years old and younger, the current filing fee is $750. So there's no biometrics fee. It's just $750. The new filing fee actually makes it the exact same amount no matter what the age group is. And that filing fee amount is $1,130. For those that are required to pay a biometrics fee, you have to pay the $1,130 plus the biometrics. And then those that don't require the biometrics based on age just have to pay the $1,130. So that's actually a huge jump from $750 to that $1,130. So that actually substantially increases the filing fees for any adjustment of status application packages for a family. So keep that in mind. If you have a large family and you're able to get your adjustment of status applications filed prior to October 2nd, make sure you get it in, make sure you get it filed, because once October 2nd comes around, the filing fees are going to increase, and based on your family size, it might be a huge difference. Since we were talking about biometric service fees, let's touch on that. Currently, it's $85, and if you are a DACA applicant, it remains $85. There's no change there, but if you're a non-DACA applicant, then it actually decreased to $30. So back to the adjustment of status, the new fee for the I-485 for an adult would be $1,130 plus the $30 biometrics fee, which would be $1,160. That's the new fee. So for those EB-5 applicants, the I-526 immigrant petition filing fee jumped $335. So before it was $3,675 and now it's $4,010. For the I-539 applications to change or extend status, it increased from $370 to $400. Unless you're filing it online, then it's just $390, the $10 difference. Now, keep in mind, with the I-539, you can only include the same family if you have dependents and include co-applicants and only file one I-539 if you're submitting it by paper. If you're doing the filing online, you have to submit an I-539 application for each applicant, for each person. So it might make more sense to file it through paper, even though you're paying $10 extra to file it by paper, but you could be saving the entire filing fee by only having to file one I-539 application as opposed to an individual for each family member. So for those conditional permanent residents based on marriage, the I-751 petition to remove conditions has increased. It's gone from $595 to $760. All right, let's talk about naturalization. So naturalization increased substantially. Before, the filing fee was $640, and now it's $1,170 to apply for citizenship. Now, once again, if you file it online, it's $10 cheaper, so it's $1,160. It is a $500+ difference if you wait until October 2nd or after. So there are a number of filing fees that have changed. I will link below in the description the link to the final rule that has a table of all of the filing fee changes, the current fees, and the new fees that will take effect October 2nd. So definitely keep this in mind, keep this in the back of your head. So once it gets close to October, make sure you double check USCIS's website, make sure you double check this rule. Any petitions, applications that are postmarked on October 2nd or after will be subject to the new filing fees. So I wanted to bring you that quick update. Once again, the 10% surcharge hasn't been calculated, hasn't been included yet until USCIS receives their $1.2 billion bailout from Congress. Then I'll update you regarding the 10% surcharge that they intend to implement. So once again, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so YouTube knows to spread it throughout the platform. Also, make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on so you can be notified the next time I have an update for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.